Do you need some parenting tips on how to help your child manage their anger? Are you overwhelmed with emotions from their behavior? Welcome back to my channel where I will be providing you with positive gems about how you can comprehend the behavior of your children who become physically aggressive when they become angry. Experts share their best advice for assisting your child in controlling their temper. Now, my dear busy moms, some mothers can still vividly recall being helpless as you watch your typically adorable child kick and cry on the floor because you weren't going to the playground. They are squeezing their hands and grinding their teeth. Now, my dear busy moms, we have experienced this along the way of life and child rearing. So, according to parenting specialists, children and family therapist, author of Birth Order Blues, Mary Wallace, these dramatic and occasionally terrifying outbursts of fury are caused by a lack of language. In other words, young children are unable to communicate their needs or problems. Instead, adds Wallace, people physically express these demands and feelings. They'll scream and wail, and they will act out, or they'll stamp their feet. Now, young children also lack the ability to regulate their impulses. When they're upset or angry, they react almost immediately out of being stimulated. They may lash out with aggression, behavior like punching or biting because they find it difficult to express their needs. Now, sometimes they don't know how to express their wants or their feelings. Let's look at how to deal with tantrums in our children, my dear busy mom. So with tantrum in young children, let's look at toddlers. Toddlers perceive their needs and wants as urgent. Now, a child will throw a tantrum to express their displeasure at having their wants denied and their sense of helplessness. So, my dear busy moms, while it may not feel normal to witness your baby spasm or acting out of agony over a lost playground time, anger is an acceptable emotion. Additionally, just like all emotions, it persists in children through all the developmental phase and even into adulthood, because we do experience tantrum ourselves. Now, some parents notice increased outbursts of rage during, a period of staying at home as a result of children feeling locked in. It's crucial to remember, as Wallace points out, parents would be dealing with the developmental concerns of the physical outbursts of rage, in our children. So it's your responsibility as parents to teach the kids the proper coping mechanism. So let me give you some techniques for controlling their anger that will benefit both you and your child, my dear busy moms. Now, first of all, let us accept the rage of your child. So you want to, yes, it might seem hard, my dear busy mothers. However, it might seem hard, but you have to first accept it. Recognize that your child's anger is a display of their emotion. Now, you can say things like, I can see that you're angry, or if you're aware of the cause of their irritability, you can explain it by saying something like, I can tell you're upset because you love to go out and play and we have to leave the park. Now, accept the rage, and it's okay to be furious. You should tell your youngster you want your child to be comfortable with themselves and their feelings. You don't want kids to feel like they have to keep their emotions to themselves. So for them to express their emotions, it's a positive thing. We gotta refocus it. Now, we gotta encourage word use in them. So if they like to bite or slap, try to encourage them to use their words. So according to Wallace, children do not know the appropriate words to use at times, and therefore you must impart this social ability in them during your training at home. Explain to them that you can express your anger verbally, and I know what's bothering you. If you speak, I will comprehend better and I will be better able to assist you. If they're having trouble expressing their anger, you may give them a script to follow, such as, when you're angry, say, I am angry, and I will help you. Now, children will eventually learn that your voice is an instruction to them. The superego, which serves as an internal stop sign and aids in the regulation of aggressive impulses, emerges in children by the age of 5. So, busy moms, try to find some best solutions. Let's look at some best solutions for our children who are having their temper tantrum. Now, generations of people have thought of tantrum as an attempt to be manipulative, but some experts caution parents against pampering kids by not allowing them to cry it out. So you allow them to express their anger, express their feeling. It's possible for parents to develop the bad habit of caving in to every request made by a child in order to prevent a meltdown. Let kids cry it out won't help them learn better self-control. Now, in fact, children need assistance getting over their anger, and helping them to do so is preferable to allowing them to wallow in it. Don't let them be there acting out, crying out all the situation. We have to put a stop to the tantrum. So try to come up with solutions like having, carrot slices rather than ice cream before dinner. Also, you can use diversion or refocusing techniques. Let them know that since you cannot go outside to play due to the fact that it's raining, you do know that, that they're disappointed. So what you should do is let them know that you could go and play with them in the living room area. So, we try to find solution that they, will be satisfied with. Everybody wins. Now, slow down. When a child asks for something, hold off on responding. No right away to prevent a tantrum. Pause instead and say out loud, you will see about that. So when you're asked for something from the child, don't be quick to give it to them. Stop and say, I'll think about it. You'd like the new item? Let's discuss that. Take a breath and allow yourself to consider the request. And if it's required, consider how to positively decline it or divert your child's attention. So if you're not going to give them something, find a way to divert your attention, because your child will accept a refusal more willingly if you take your time and talk to them about it. You want your child to know they can rely on you for support, to support them through life setbacks, and that you hear them and you care about their needs. A change of scenery can occasionally end a temper tantrum as well in its tracks and resolve a standoff. So you may say, for example, let's go to the toy store and look at some of these lovely toys. On the way to the toy store, you may engage in further discussion with them to try and divert their attention from starting a tantrum. Find a quiet space. So my dear busy moms, when you want to find a solution, let's try to find somewhere that's very quiet. So try to get away from like a crowd if you're in the public. Put your child and yourself first. Don't worry about what other people are thinking. Now, this change in focus lets go of whatever social pressure you might be under, and it enables you to communicate with your child in private. It will be easier for you to assist the child in calming down if there's less commotion and noise. So say things like, come and sit with me and let's talk it over, right? So you can say this while taking their hand. Please remember to set a firm limit. We have to set boundaries with our kids. Now, setting a firm limit, my dear busy mom, you must take it plain that your child's violent behavior is not acceptable, even when you want to indicate that it is okay for them to feel furious. So for instance, if your child strikes a sibling, you can tell them being angry is acceptable. It's okay to be angry. However, you cannot hit though. We don't strike or kick anyone, you may say to them. Then point them in the direction of a constructive response to the circumstance. Now, what is your limit? Because hitting someone does hurt, and no one is harmed by us. Children are more willing to obey if the justification is convincing. So check the link in the description below to see a list of more awesome informative videos such as decluttering, investing, fitness, parenting tips, online businesses, meal delivery services, among others. So like I said, my dear busy moms, I've provided a number of informative videos just for you. I hope you enjoy viewing this video as much as I enjoyed creating it for you. So go ahead and like, subscribe, share, and leave a comment below. I invite you to join me when I upload another video for you busy mothers out there. Hit the notification bell so that you will be informed when I upload another video. Bye.